Dear viewers, welcome back to Life Excellence Foundation YouTube English channel, and thank you so much for supporting us. And please subscribe, share with your friends and family. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of birth nakshatra and why birth nakshatra is having so much of importance and what is the secret behind this. So let us discuss today. The birth nakshatra, which where when you are born, where the moon is placed in that particular nakshatra is called your Janma nakshatra. So Janma nakshatra gives you your personality, your character, your the events that are going to happen in your life because when the birth nakshatra is decided from there your balance dashas are going to be decided. So, for example, if you are born in Ashwini Nakshatra, which is a nakshatra of Ketu, then your dasha will be decided from Ketu dasha, and how whatever the balance dashas like years, months, and days will be calculated from there, depending on which pada you have born in, and from there remaining balance dashas are going to be calculated. So this will decide the events that are going to happen in your life on a you can kind of understand whatever is going to happen on a day to day basis, on monthly basis, on hourly basis, so accurate it is. And when you know these things are going to happen, and you can kind of observe the things as well as you can take actions based on the muhurtas, based on the timings that are given, like it is called panchaka rahita muhurtas, means the auspicious muhurtas you can decide, and you can do actions as per that and to get best results. So that is how the nakshatras are going to work. And these nakshatras, 20, all the 27 nakshatras or 28 nakshatras, including Abhijit nakshatra, that represents certain part in our body. So Vishnu is called nakshatrani rupa. Nakshatrani rupa means every part in your body is indicating, or the chakras, 108 chakras in your body, they are indicating one or other part in the body, and that is having certain characteristics. Means there is ganas means deva gana, then manushya gana, then rakshasa gana, then gunas like sattva, raja, tamogunas, and the power for each nakshatras, and special powers of each nakshatras. Everything has a definition, and it is so scientifically defined and so scientifically aligned, so that when you understand the depth of this science, it is going to give you kind of you are going to get shocked how accurately they have done it and the reason behind it. For example, the people who are born in Ashwini nakshatras, okay, wherever the moon is in their Ashwini nakshatra, birth nakshatra, these people, if you observe, they would like to travel very light. They won't, they don't want to take much luggage. And in older days, the symbol given to Ashwini nakshatra is horse, because the in older days people used to use horses for taking out the messages quickly to some other country or some other kings, and some other places. And people were using horses for military purposes, as well as the doctors or healers used to travel from one place to another place using horses. So horses has so important usage during those days. And current days we compare with the high speed transportation. Okay, so as time changes, as space changes, the meaning of these nakshatras or the usage of these nakshatras will vary and change, and that will, but that will reflect the characteristics which are defined in the shastras and samhitas. They give very very accurate definitions, very very accurate characteristics of each and every person and each and every part of the body which is belonging to that particular nakshatra. As I told you, all the 27, 28 nakshatras are representing some or other part in our body, and it is working daily basis. So the energies, of those nakshatras will be in your body, and 24 by 7 it will be working. And when you decide the dashas, for example, there are three sets of nakshatras in the Janma Kundali or in Kalapurusha Kundali, which is starting from Ketu and ending with Mercury. Like for example, the Ashwini nakshatra, which is starting with Aries, in Aries, and it is ending with Mercury nakshatra, that is Ashlesha nakshatra, in Cancer. And again there is another set which is starting with Leo, that is Maga, and ending in Scorpio, that is Jeshta. And again, the third set is starting in Scorpio and ending in Pisces. And the nakshatra, which is starting with the Mula nakshatra and ending with the Revati nakshatra. So these are three sets of nakshatras, which are working in, as Janma nakshatra, Dvijanma nakshatra, and Trijanma nakshatra, which indicating your three births. So Janma nakshatra, starting with Janma nakshatra, it is your current birth, and the next set is Dvijanma, and next set is Trijanma, means your, the third previous life. So which is, which gives you the hint of what the karmas or what the, kind of debts you carry to this life. Now, the nakshatras, these 9 set of nakshatras indicate Janmatara. So, the nakshatra which you are born is your Janmatare, and the second nakshatra from your birth nakshatra is Sampatare, means which is the nakshatra which gives you wealth. The third nakshatra is Vipattare, means you are going to face difficulties and trouble during this nakshatra period. And fourth nakshatra is Kshematare. Kshematare means it is going to give you luxuries, it is going to give you all comforts of your life. And fifth nakshatra is called Pratyaratare. Sixth nakshatra is called Sadhanatare. And seventh nakshatra is called Naidanatare, means the kind of nakshatra which represents death. And eighth nakshatra is Mitratare, and ninth nakshatra is Paramamitratare. Paramamitra is a very good friend. So these 9 sets of nakshatras will give you your activities or your results on day-to-day basis. And once you understand how these nakshatras and how the timing is going to work, and how you can decide the time which gives you fruitful results, that's called muhurtas or panchaka rahita muhurtas, and those things which are the events that are going to happen at very very second nanosecond level is defined using nakshatras. And people won't understand unless you know these things in depth. So once you understand, okay, the nakshatras, Janma nakshatra, the importance of Janma nakshatra. See why the Janma nakshatra is important, because we consider moon, where the nakshatra is, moon is placed during our birth, is called Janma nakshatra, because that is represents our mind. And mind is the one which is very very difficult to control. And that is why our dasha period or anything in our life directly relates to our mind. As I have been telling in my previous videos, more than 80% of our problems originate from moon or our mind. So this, even this same thing science says. So once we understand this, the importance of moon, placement of moon, so most of the remedies are done in astrology using our Janma nakshatra. Because when you do sankalpa or any puja or anything, relates to moon or muhurtas or whatever you do, that gives best results for the horoscope or for the native carrying that horoscope. Now these three sets of nakshatras, what I mentioned, the nakshatra set starting from Mula to Revati, so that is called nakshatras of Devaloka or female nakshatras or Swargaloka nakshatras. And the nakshatras which are starting from Ashwini to Ashlesha, they are called male nakshatras or Purusha nakshatras or Bhuloka nakshatras. And the nakshatras which are starting from Maga to Jeshta, these nakshatras are called Bhuvarloka nakshatras, or these nakshatras which are in between. And these nakshatras have that categories, as well as each nakshatra has got lot of properties, gunas and tattvas. They have energies and special energies. They have representing some trees, animals, birds, because when you compare all these things in the nature, they have certain characteristics, and they represent something very very special. And when we try to understand the energies of our birth nakshatra and any other nakshatra as well, how that relates to your various things in your life, significance in your life, you can make best out of it. And we are going to discuss about these things one by one, because it is going to be very very interesting. What nakshatra, what pada represent, what kind of events in your life, and how it is going to signify your life in different ways. And once you understand, your life will be amazing, and you will see your amazing powers. And request you to wait for the things which will be coming one by one. And nakshatra by nakshatra and pada by pada, I am going to discuss about the life events, the things which are going to happen in your life, the remedies for that, and the things which you will expect, and how to make best results out of this. All those things I'm going to discuss. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, share with your friends, and see you in the next video.